Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is Tom, and in today's video we're going to be reacting to The Last of Us by HBO Max. They're doing their trailer. So if you're in the UK, you're going to be watching this on Sky Atlantic, and if you're in the US, you're going to be watching it on HBO Max. Pretty simple. This drops next year. Trailers just dropped today. We saw a little tiny teaser earlier in the year, and now we're seeing a minute 48 of footage. So it slowed it down. Go to the HBO YouTube channel and check it out in its full originality. But we're going to be reacting to it right now and breaking it down bit by bit. So we've slow mode it down. So we start the trailer nice and easy, seeing the people painting over the Firefly logo. Looking awesome, looking awesome. Joel's attention to detail with the broken watch. We like to see it. We like to see it. Looks lovely. I never thought Pedro would play Joel, but my God, he does it well. Does it well. So there's going to obviously be some new additions for the show, and there's going to be some additions. This is our first look properly at Ellie, which I'm looking forward to. Can't remember that actress's name, but she's great in Game of Thrones. HBO original series, amazing. Look at that world. Oh my God, look at that city. Look at this city. There's Bill, I think. Is that going to be Bill with the security cameras, or is that going to be a new character? So we're going to get more of a humanity look at the world. We're going to start to see a bit of that. This is the museum with Tess, Joel, and Ellie. So there's Tess. Tess looks more like Carol from The Walking Dead. I think they could have casted Tess a little bit better. Definitely think Tess been done dirty. Been done dirty a little bit. Maybe the actress is great though. Maybe. But would have liked to have seen a different actress maybe portray Tess. I think they've done Tess a little bit dirty there, but maybe for the storytelling it makes sense. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Let's see our first look at the clicker. Joel, looking like Joel. Lovely. Love to see it. Love to see it. I would have thought it was going to be like a Hugh Jackman or like a John Byrne. No, not John Bernthal. What's it called? The guy who plays Thanos. Josh Brolin. But no, this is the Firefly. That was the Firefly DLC. The Left Behind DLC, where Ellie and the girl are in the amusement arcade in the mall, and she gets bit by a zombie, and the friend doesn't make it. So great cast on the friend, by the way. Great cast. Can't remember her name, but great cast. This is Joel and Sarah. Joel and Sarah's first scene in the streets when they're in Texas and they're coming out of their house and the zombies are everywhere, and Tommy is going to be there, which can't wait to see him. Joel is looking fantastic. A lot of people have been slating the casting for Sarah. I'm going to just put in my 2 cents on the argument, slide it in there. Joel in the video game looks different to Joel in the show. Okay? We all kind of, they've done well with the beard and the hair, but Pedro, different looking to Joel in the game, okay? Sarah in the video game looks different to Sarah in the show. Sarah in the show, Joel in the show, look like a family. They look like I believe that's his daughter. The way they're acting, the way I'm sure those scenes are going to play and hit the chest. They're playing a family dynamic. Okay, so don't be stupid. I don't want to see any of the Little Mermaid shit going on here. Okay, people talking about the Little Mermaid when it comes to this trailer. Shut up. Shush. Shush. Okay. Keep your opinions to yourself, okay? This Sarah, this Joel, different, okay? Same original story, different twists and turns, different story beats, different actors, okay? Joel and Sarah aren't real. They're made up. Even Troy Baker, who plays Joel, looks nothing like him, okay? Okay, let's move on. Great actress playing Sarah. I think that scene's going to slap, and I can't wait to see that scene. It's going to hurt my heart. That can't be Tess. Tess looks different, There's Bill, Oh, I love Bill. Joel. Is that Tess? That could be Tess, actually. Maybe, I don't know. The plane crash. That's new for the show. Adds a level of drama to it. I'm not gonna judge. I don't remember a plane crash in the video game. I think it was an oil truck in the video game, but it's a plane. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm going to enjoy it. I like what I'm seeing. This looks great. This looks fantastic. The horses. Tommy. Hiding Tommy from me. Ellie. Joel and Sarah. Tess, I guess. I don't really. It looks like it's going to be gory. Wow, look, go back to that clicker. Go back to that clicker. Where is he? Show me that beautiful man. Look at him. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. The fungal face, the teeth, the tongue, the noise from the game. They just take it straight from the game, but it's chef's kiss. Beautiful. Beautifully crafted. Great job with the makeup department, whoever's made that clicker. I think she's... Every time I see her, I can't remember her name, but every time I see her, she's selling me more and more as Ellie. She really is. And Joel has sold me. Pedro has sold me as Joel. It's brilliant. The Last of Us. There's the official title card. The Last of Us 2023. HBO Max. Okay. So let's go back to different bits. This bit where Ellie's chained. Could that be the cannibal bit? Could they bring Christopher? No, not Christopher Nolan. Nolan North. Could they bring Nathan Drake Nolan North? Because he does the voice for the cannibal. Could he be the cannibal in the show? That could be a good reference. Oh, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. There's Ellie. Looks great. Great shot of Ellie. Welcome. This is the compound. I think they're going to do more about the city because that looks like straight from the level. To me, that looks so good from that first level when you get out the city. I think they're going to make more of an effort in the city because I feel like the city, we're outside of the city in the video game so much longer than we're in it, and we're in it for such a brief moment, and I get why that is, but in the show I think they're going to spend a lot more time explaining the setup of how the city works, because then it can compare later to Jackson and stuff. Who's this with the cameras? Don't know who that is. Could be Bill. Looks like the same hair from the back. I'm not sure. I'm trying to time it right. Oh, there we go. Boom. This bit here, where the towers are like collapsed upon each other. I just played The Last of Us Remaster. Oh, Last of Us. I played The Last of Us. Last of Us Remaster. Last of Us Part 1, the remake. And I have nearly finished it, and I'm dying not to, but I'm nearly finished. And the buildings, I remember that. I hate that level. It's so scary. No matter how many times I play the game, it shits me up. But that set looks beautiful. I mean, I know it's all visually done, but, it looks great. The artists behind this make it, the creation of this, beautiful, beautiful. Right from the video game. Right from the game. Onto the screen. Love it. Love it. I'm going to see more, we don't really see a lot of the humanity side of things. We obviously see the brothers who meet an unfortunate end, but yeah, the sort of Joel and Ellie sympathizing with people who didn't make it as far as them. This museum level is so good. So good. And I can't, hiding from the clickers behind the gun shelf and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Scary fun. There he is. This is coming in at such a good time as well because this level, I just played this level. The cannibals are coming in soon somewhere here. The cannibals are going to be here. But Joel doesn't look injured. So maybe this is post-cannibal. Maybe the cannibals have just happened and they're leaving the cannibals to head to the hospital. Ellie, brilliant actress. Can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. Madeleine, beautifully casted. Brilliant. Who's this? Another Firefly to help Madeleine? This looks like right early on when Marlene's just been hurt found by Joel and Tess when she's been hurt. And they kill the guy who stole the guns. This scene, back to the DLC, great cast. Looks like it's going to be really good. It's going to hit the right beats. I hate how The Last of Us 2 happened. I really wish The Last of Us 1 would have been a standalone game and we wouldn't have been greedy and been like, give us a sequel. I would have loved to have seen a prequel, Red Dead Redemption 2 style, how they did the beautiful Red Dead 1, and then Rockstar Games was like, okay, can't go further than this. Red Dead 1 was really good because it was like the end of the West. John Marston, ticking off the names on his list and kind of wiping his slate clean before the rest of his, demise. But I feel like what they did with Red Dead 2, how they took it back a bit, and they were like, let's go back in time and see a young John, let's go back and see Arthur and Dutch and the gang, and Javier and everybody. Like, I fucking love that idea. And I think if they do that with this, they should have done it. We should have done it. We should have seen. We got a little teaser in the dialogue that Tommy and Joel did some messed up stuff in the early days of the apocalypse, and I really would have liked to have seen that portrayed in the game. But we don't get to see it. And we got to see The Last of Us 2, which wasn't very good. In my opinion, some people liked it. I didn't like it. But I wish we would have seen a prequel rather than a sequel. I think we got greedy. And Neil's work was better done here. I don't think it was... He can't capture lightning in a ball twice. And I don't think he did. I think they should have left it as a standalone game and made some DLCs maybe. The DLC was really good for the first game. I can't look at him. There he is, this Ron Swanson. Everyone knows him from Park and Rec. Yeah, great actor, brilliant actor. Serious role as well for Bill. Bill's a great serious role. This thing of putting him in the pit, this seems like a different way to meet Bill. Because obviously they go to find Bill in the game. Maybe Bill's trapped them and Bill finds them. Joel just going rage mode on this poor guard. The poor guard on the floor. He's not having a good day in the office, shall we say. There's Ellie. I want that. That looks like that could have been Tess. That looks like he could have played Tess. But she, they. I don't know the pronouns. I don't know the actress's pronouns. I'm sorry. But that character could have been Tess. But maybe it's a new character for the show. Looks like it is. Everyone looks like they're afraid of them. Joel, and that plane crash looks so cool. Like, that looks so cool. Zombie. Is that? No, that's not a zombie. That's Joel doing the little shuffle. Little shuffle walk. Guy on fire running into fence. Extra of the year award right there. I'm sorry, what? Extra of the goddamn year award goes to that man. On fire, dove into the fence. There's Ellie sprinting the little pistol. They've got the pistol correct. Yes, love it. You can tell they've played the games and the perfect timing of this and the blast. Sarah, that actress is going to be great, I think. Tess, Ellie, that's Ellie right after the cannibals, I think. Right when Joel saves her from being eaten. And she kind of saves herself in a way. They work together and they rescue her. They rescue each other in different parts of the game. The car crash looks very brutal. They're not shying away from the brutality of this. They've caked Ellie in blood here. And this is coming in at such a good time as well because we're going to lose The Walking Dead in October. So many of us are going to miss that beautiful show. And we're going to need that zombie itch from being, to be scratched. No pun intended. But we're going to need that show to come back in a big way. And we're going to need The Walking Dead to end and a new zombie thing to take over. And I know we're going to have other shows based off The Walking Dead, but nothing beats the original. And The Last of Us, here it is. And one thing I will say, don't let money and greed get to your head. Please, please keep it as the show based off the first game and explore more of that world. Don't venture into the sequel. Please don't. I will boycott the show. But just watch and enjoy that Last of Us 1 game over and over again and take more time in the scenes where we want them to be seen. More time pre-apocalypse, more time when in the city, in the on the journey of different towns and places. Because obviously in the game, it's you do a lot of stuff, cut the black, boom, 6 months later, here we are. New fall, new season, this is it. And we're just moving and moving and moving. And take your time to slow down. Take your time to see those moments with Joel and Ellie. Include some of the old Joel and Ellie stuff from the Last of Us 2 game where we see them doing the dinosaur in the museum for Ellie's birthday. They go and see the dinosaurs in the space and they go and, do the museum trip that they have and things like that. I don't want to see old Ellie. I don't want to see old Joel. I don't want to see Abby. I don't want to see anything to that reference or to anything to that sort of ideology. That game was dead on arrival for most fans and it was just lazy writing and boring and not interesting, not satisfying, not fun, not twisty. Some games have twists and turns in them. Not even a good game in general. The graphics were the best thing of it. Sound design, graphics, beautiful, but the game itself was boring and dry and soulless to me. It was just empty and void of such interest, and it was a spoil for all the fans who were so hyped, and it was a letdown for the fans in general. And I think if they just focused on that first game, they would have seen far more success with DLCs and prequel games, or a completely different sequel with Joel and Ellie being more together, like reconnect. We didn't really even see Joel and Ellie in the second game. This is turning into a rant for the second game. I don't want that to happen, but I'm looking forward to the show. It's going to take my love of the first game, which is my favorite PlayStation game I've ever played. It could be my favorite single player game I've ever played, to be fair, when I really knuckle it down. But this could be a beautiful show and a beautiful love letter to such an amazing game. And Pedro has come into this show as Joel as a surprise cast for me. Loved him in The Mandalorian, loved him in Narcos, loved him in Game of Thrones for the brief time he was there. And it's a Game of Thrones casting. We got a little Game of Thrones casting going on. And I don't mind that. And I hope to see good things for both of these actors moving forwards and this show. moving forwards. I'm really excited. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Please do hit that subscribe button, ding dong the notification bell to stay in the loop of what's going on, and tell us what you think in the comments. I really love reading them, and I really love hearing what the community has to say on these things like this. And if you're excited, if you're not excited either, just let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. I love to hear different opinions. So subscribe, ding dong that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now. Stay awesome, stay safe, and peace.